Hey guys, so I just really quick wanted to make a video and share some really exciting news with you guys. If you were in Refuge last night, you already heard this. So there's no doubt that some of you watching this are going to be hearing this for the second time. But for those of you that weren't back there last night, today I am celebrating 2 years of recovery. And if you know me well at all and you know things that have gone on in these past 2 years, then you will definitely know that this is something that I wasn't sure was going to happen. 10 years ago, I definitely didn't think that this would ever be a possibility. 2 years ago, I don't think I thought this was a possibility, and I definitely didn't think it was one this past May. And this past summer, even, when everything was going on. But here we are, 2 years later, and I could not be more excited about this. I had the wonderful privilege of getting to speak last night at Refuge, and anytime I can share with those guys, it just makes my day, and I was so excited to be able to share that news with them last night. None of this would be possible if it weren't for every single person that was in that room last night. This church has, it means so much to me. When I came here 2 years ago as like an outsider, as a brand new person who honestly didn't expect to stick around for very long, you guys have made me feel so incredibly welcome. And I love each and every one of you so incredibly much. This would not be possible if it weren't for each and every one of you and some other very important people in my life. My best friend, she is the absolute best. She's my other half. She's my better half. And without her support as well, I wouldn't be here, I don't think, and I definitely wouldn't be sharing this video with you guys today. So for those of you, if you're watching this, and maybe you find yourself in a very similar place that I was 2 years ago, I want you to know that this is going to be the hardest decision that you ever make, to continually choose a life lived in recovery, but it is so worth it. There are going to be days where it doesn't seem like it's worth it, where you're just like, this is stupid, and I don't want any of this, but it gets better, and I know that's cliche, but I believe that cliches exist for a reason, and that's because there's an element of truth behind them, and things will get better, but you have to be here to see that. Your story has such a vital part to play in someone else's life, and your story needs a voice, and no one else can be that voice to your story except for you. I can't be the voice to your story. Your friends cannot be the voice to your story. They can be supporting cast to this story, but overall it is yours, and you have such a story to tell. And I've always been such an advocate for people to find a voice for their story, but it's always been so hard for me to own those words for myself, and now for the first time in 10 years, I think I've finally come to the place where I can own those words for myself. I have the incredible privilege of working for Project Semicolon, which if you haven't heard about them, I highly, highly encourage you to check them out at projectsemicolon.com or any of their social media outlets. And talk about a God thing when I found them, and I am so excited for what 2015 has in store for this organization, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. I've always loved writing, and I've always loved sharing my story, or at least I've gotten to a point where I love to share my story. And I never thought that my story would have, I guess, the audience that it does now. And, like I said, 10 years ago, I would have never thought that was possible. 2 years, I never would have thought that was possible. Even a year ago, I don't think I would have thought that it was possible, but it was, and it is, and I'm still here. So if you're watching this and you feel like it's just not worth it, I promise you that it is. You are so worth every bit of it, and it's going to be hard. It is going to be so hard, but you are so worth it. There are people in your life that they want to see this happen for you, and if you don't have people like that in your life, then please contact me, because I would love nothing more than to be that person for you that is in your corner cheering for you, because I know how important that is, because you are important and your story is important, and the words that you have to say or that you have to write are so important, and they deserve to be heard. You were made to know and to be known. You're made to love and to be loved. And I hope and I pray that you begin to own those words for yourself, because you are so valuable. You are so valuable to so many people. And there are such great things in store for your life. But you have to be there to see it. Life won't always be this heavy. But you've got to be here to see that. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the incredible people that are in my life. And if you are someone that has been a huge part of this journey, even if you feel like you haven't been, you have been. I promise you that you have been. I am so thankful for my church family that in this past 7 months, have loved me so intensely on the days when I did not even love myself and didn't want to love myself. You guys did. And I promise you, without that, I would not be here today. I would not have the opportunities that I have today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, each and every one of you that have made an impact on this journey. You will never know. You will never know how much that has meant to me. And I am looking forward to all the incredible things that this year has to bring. And I am so excited to continue to share with you guys in this journey. And I'm excited for you guys to continue to be a part of it. I love you guys so much. And thank you for watching this. And thank you for being such an incredible part of this story. And thank you for being such an incredible part of my life. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.